I'm Timothy Schmalz. I'm a sculptor. I'm working on a sculpture that I call Let the Oppressed Go Free. Creating artwork is my way of praying, of preaching the Gospels. What inspired Let the Oppressed Go Free is my faith and hope that artwork can be used as a tool to bring awareness. The scourge of human trafficking is a concern that is so deep in me because I believe it's one of the greatest evils. To create a sculpture that will combat that evil is, I think, one of the greatest things a sculptor and a piece of art can do. The sculpture, to me, is a labor of love because I do believe that we have to use every single resource to stop human trafficking. My skills, what I'm able to do, is sculpture. So to use that power and love and push it into the sculpture to stop this evil is, I think, one of the best things I can do with my art. I want to show the struggle, I want to show the hope. So I want to actually show the evolution of the struggle to the joy of being free. St. Josephine, who was a slave in the 1800s, is the figure that is letting the oppressed go free. And I think it's an amazing contrast with the old slave saint lifting up and helping the new modern contemporary slaves go free. The inspiration of the faces came from a variety of sources. In the evening, after I'm done sculpting, I spend a lot of time looking at different photographs, searching the internet for specific faces from all around the country to represent the whole scope of the problem of human trafficking. Pope Francis said that human trafficking will always exist if it's kept underground. This sculpture literally brings the figures out from under the ground, and visually to have it placed, installed at major cities around the world will bring that inconvenience to people throughout their daily life, where they'll be confronted with this sculpture and they'll become aware. I think awareness is the first weapon to fight human trafficking. One figure within the piece that really is meaningful to me is I decided to use my 10-year-old daughter's face within the piece. So I will realize as I'm sculpting it that this is a problem for everyone. So it's very emotional for me to actually put my daughter's face within this piece. And it makes me realize that human trafficking affects everyone. When I presented the sculpture to some of the people at the Vatican that work in the trenches, they looked at my sculpture and said, "It's great, but you're missing one thing. You're missing a newborn baby." And that broke my heart. I never would have guessed that a baby would be sold as a product. Human trafficking is everywhere in our society. And so here I am sculpting a newborn baby within this piece. At this point, the sculpture is midway complete. I'm looking at another year till it's finally done in the cast bronze stage. After every face, after every expression, after every detail is done on the piece, then it will be essentially just chopped up and cast in different sections of bronze, welded together to make the final 20-foot sculpture. My hope is to make several casts of it and place it in strategic points around the world to bring awareness of human trafficking. I do this in the hope that all the oppressed do go free, for the sake of the children all over the world.